Hey guys, Ranch here bringing us of commentary. This is going to be the second set between Jaedong and Hydra in the PDPOP MSL Semi-Finals. Of course, ZVZ for you guys, and this time it's going to be on Benzene. Now I start thinking a little bit about that Rammstein song. Wieder Benzene. Something like that. Bottom left-hand position in red's going to have BJ. What? Did I just... Wow, my verbs just went haywire. We're going to have Jaedong in the bottom right-hand position as the red. Upper right-hand position in yellow, we're going to have Hydra. This is Benzene two-player map. I just mentioned that, so it doesn't matter. And a two-player map, so there is very long distance, though, between the positions, so that's going to offer some interesting play, possibly. 42. Oh, okay, only got a 42. That should actually be enough. And there's another can. What's with all the cans? And then... I'm out of the loop on something. I know I am, and this kind of embarrassed me. I kind of want to go and research what the hell's up with all the cans. Is it canned candy? Canned fluffiness? Canned love? I don't know. Canned love. How awesome would that be? Just open a can, eat up, and you just feel like you just feel loved for like 2 hours, and then you have to get another one, then you get addicted, and then you die because of just eating too much love. Overdose on love. I wonder if locking your son in a closet as a mom and like locking him in there, not feeding him for a while, just kind of as punishment, and then he dies. I wonder if that's overdosing on love. That has happened in real life, scary as that might be. Okay, we're gonna have quick hatcheries from both of these guys today. They're going to be expanding to their respective natural expansions a la 12 hatchery. A la 12 hatch. So to get some economic experience. I see this a lot on Benzene because of the long distance. It's a two-player map, long distances, and there's a guy with a ticket to the show or something, I don't know. Didn't it look like a train ticket or a metro ticket? Those are like small, I don't know, like huge ticket. I got an excuse to not go to school today. Or yeah, this is my doctor's certificate that I'm sick so that I don't have to go to work. And instead I'm on TV and I'm gonna get fired. Spawning pool's on the way alongside the extractors, so a little bit switch up, but again, mirror builds from both of these guys, so it seems like it's all gonna come down in micro. In the end, as it did in the last one, really just did come to micro and positioning. Jaedong forced the fight farther away from home. Should have actually retreated rather than forced it. It would have taken a hit or two, but it would have been safe. He would have been able to go home and defend easier there. Forced his opponent to be in a position he didn't want to be. Instead, he just kind of lost the fight. Hit with some of his Scourge, but it just wasn't enough. His Mutacat was low. Also, Hydra managed to pop one Muta just as it spawned at Jaedong's base, so that was nice. Flares out there for both players. Seems like Jaedong just a little bit earlier. I believe that it was actually the case last time as well, but it doesn't seem to be going to give him any advantages. We're going to see whether there's going to be any Zerglings to be produced. Now, Hydra actually going to produce 4 of these and continue droning up a little bit. Going to try to get his economic superiority going. Should be seeing secondary extractors coming up fairly soon. 4 Zerglings out there for Hydra. We're going to see whether he actually tries to put on a little bit of pressure. Don't see any Zerglings back home for Jaedong. Has a 4th drone in here at the natural expansion. Usually only see 3 this early, but we're probably going to be seeing that extractor fairly soon. The opposite side, Hydra's a little bit behind on drone count, but these Zerglings seems like he's going to want to put on some pressure. Jaedong should have some of his own Zerglings out there to defend fairly soon, though. Or else he's going to be in a heck of a lot of trouble. He does not want to go 2-0 behind already. So, okay, 2 Zerglings to meet out 4. Not the best of positions, but he should actually be able to defend just fine with 2 and some drones. Meeting... killing one of the Zerglings off. That's vital. Has 2 of his own coming in. That doesn't... I don't think Hydra's going to be able to accomplish too much. He's just going to put on a little bit of pressure. Just kind of jiggle around. Might get a drone. Not going to get it. Going to be forced to run away. Jaedong actually taking one of his own drones out of the line, off the line, just to play... I don't know the American football term for the guy that kind of like runs on the side. Blocker, I guess? I don't know, the guy that doesn't let the other guy run by being in a way. You know what? I don't know. Screw American football terminology. Guy that's in the way there. Running interference, right, that's what it means. Running interference, that's what I'm trying to find out. I don't care what the position name is, running interference. Both players, yeah, similar builds still. Jaedong seems to be going for a lot of Zerglings as well as Hydra, so Hydra seems like he's just going to play a little bit more of a defensive role, wanting him back here to the natural expansion. Jaedong might be trying to put on a little bit of pressure, trying to get a little bit of damage, and every little bit of damage done this early in the game. I really should just start talking slower. Every little bit of damage done this early in the game is very vital, but both players seem like they're just going to play playing fairly passive here. Hydra has some at his opening and some of his natural expansion. Not going to let a Zergling come through, but still going to spot the amount of Zerglings there. So Jaedong's probably going to decide not to do anything there. Actually going to put down a creep colony in his natural expansion, saying, okay, that is a very large Zergling count that my opponent has, so I might try to be a little bit more defensive here. He is going to have his Mutilus Scout fairly soon, but he wants to focus on those. He doesn't want to produce any more Zerglings. Hydra has a bunch of these Zerglings running kind of all over the place, trying to spot any of Jaedong's own Zerglings on the map, and it seems like he has a larger number, so is he going to actually go for this here or not? Jaedong has a few here, meeting on the bridge, not actually the best position to engage for Hydra. Two very large Zergling counts. Hydra's going to try to get us around here across the bridge. Jaedong going to retreat just in time before that happens. Zergling numbers do look very nicely, but Hydra doing a great job of catching some of those Zerglings out of position with that sunken colony there, though. I don't think that Hydra's going to be able to accomplish too much. He is going to go for this here, has a larger number of troops. It's going to engage those Zerglings, doing a lot of damage here, but the Mutalisk pop. Some of the drones going to go down. Some of these Zerglings just be trying to get up the ramp there. That's not going to happen with that sunken colony there, as well as those drones blocking in. Two of the Zerglings managed to get in. I don't think they're going to be able to accomplish too much. There is a Zergling alongside those drones, so not too much damage going to get done. The last drone, again, the last Zergling goes down, I meant. Meanwhile, Hydra going to take this opportunity to try to kill an Overlord here across the map. Micro against it is going to take it down. If he loses his own Overlord, that's going to help him out too well. Doesn't seem to have any Scourge, but seems like he has a superior Muta count. And doesn't make any sense as he was popping out so many Zerglings. But it seems like it is going to come out to just one big Muta micro battle. Both players not really getting any Scourge, just focusing on a large Muta count. And Jaedong was forced to, okay, sunken colony. Of course, it makes sense that it has less. What am I talking about? Going for the sunken colony did help him defend. If he hadn't had that, it would have been a lot more trouble. Decided, I want to get those Mutalisks out there quicker. I don't want to waste any more space on Zerglings. He has some Scourge out there to help him out. He is going to be playing a little bit passively, it seems. Hydra going to be the aggressor here. Going to go for it here. Going to be hit by some of these Scourge. Has some of his own Scourge coming in. Jaedong has a larger number of Scourge here, so he should be able to push him back, but it does seem like Hydra has a larger Muta count. He's going to go in here, taking even more hits. Jaedong taking a lot of hits on his Mutas, trying to fight back, trying to spread the hits out a little bit on his Overlord so he doesn't take the full brunt of the damage. Some of his Scourge running out and hitting some of those Hydra's Mutas, and reinforcements also coming in for Jaedong, but more reinforcements coming for Hydra alongside those Scourge, and it seems like I'm just repeating myself in a linear nature. But Jaedong really doesn't seem to have the numbers here to fight this back. Hydra just putting on the constant pressure, has the larger number of last Mutalisks go down, now the drones are go down, and Jaedong GG's. Fans in the crowd are ecstatic, and yet again Hydra wins in a straight up Muta battle. Not a lot of people would be expecting this, knowing Jaedong. So Hydra looks happy with himself, 2-0 ahead so far. Now he just needs to not self-destruct, keep his cool, and keep playing what he's done so far.